If you're planning to become a researcher or start your journey in basic science research with a degree from integrated BSMS or integrated MSc, and you're confused as to what to choose from NISER or IISER, which means you might have given exam IAT and NEST this year in 2025, or you might be in class 12th or a dropper planning to appear in these exams in next year 2026. And if you're not sure what all the difference are there between NISER and IISER, don't worry. Here I am explaining in this video exactly what all the differences between IISER's NISER in terms of facilities, resources, curriculum, okay, everything, right? So don't worry about that. Let's start this video. Hello everyone, my name is Sound Prakash, and here we're going to talk about IISER versus NISER. So this is going to be a comprehensive video, and yeah, here I'm talking to you as my elder brother, because I've been from NISER, and I've also been to a couple of IISERs for different purposes. So I pretty much have seen and evaluated what are the differences between these institutes, right? So just to start with, of course, IISERs are 7 in number. Okay, which is your favorite IISER? Let me know in the comments. Pune, Kolkata, Tirupati, Bhopal, Mohali, Trivandrum, Berhampur, right? And NISER is only one and only in Bhubaneswar. Okay, so let's get started and see what all do we have here. So to start with about the IISER, there is integrated science education, 5-year BSMS dual degree course, whereas at NISER we have 5 years integrated MSc course. Practically, virtually, there is no difference. Okay, just the difference in the terminologies and the names. Advanced infrastructure, of course, lab, semester, and curriculum interdisciplinary. And there are projects with hands-on experience, so you get a lot of exposure. Okay, you learn lots of theory, you learn lots of concepts, you interact with lots of peer groups. There are various bright minds in your batches, your seniors, your juniors, and your academic staff, your technical staff is also very helpful and supportive very often at all these institutes. Okay, the curriculum is basically research focused. What do I mean? That whatever you're doing or studying, most of the times there will be real-time analogy from the stuff you'll be doing in your labs. It can be in the teaching lab or in the classrooms to what's happening in the actual research world. Okay, it can be through a research paper. So what happens many a times in the curriculum, you might be given a research paper that, okay, go read this paper. Okay, at least try to understand a couple of sections, that particular section that was taught in your class. It can be from physics, chemistry, bio, maths, and you might have to go back, read it for the next few days, prepare a presentation on that, okay, explain it to the faculty and the other batchmates of yours, that what exactly is done in that paper, what are the findings, what is the concept they are talking about, what is the discovery they are making, all those stuff. And it's very, very exciting, okay, many of the times. There are multiple institutions like we have discussed, 7 IISERs across India, and start with IISER Pune. So we have departments PCMB, physics, chemistry, maths, bio, data science, humanities, earth science as well. We have the option to pursue MS thesis abroad, meaning you can, in your final year, if you're in physics, chemistry, maths, bio, data science, earth science, you have the option to pursue your master's thesis for the last 1 or 2 years outside of your institute. So this typically happens because there is no courses. Okay, there are no courses in the final year or last 3 semesters most of the times. So you have the opportunity and the option, okay, the freedom to pursue your MS thesis in any other institute other than IISER, or of course you can do it at IISER itself as well if you want. So many people choose abroad institutes as well. They apply, they mail professors, they get thesis there, and sometimes they produce very nice or very impactful research outputs. And of course it's very helpful in their PhD applications too. Next up, we have supercomputers. So IISER Pune has supercomputer for student research. Very, very amazing. So you get access to high performance computing, calculations, and a lot more stuff. You have online courses. Okay, so most of the times, like there are many NPTEL courses. If you have ever done any NPTEL courses, let me know in the comments, or you might as well be doing in your colleges, in your semester breaks. So they often build towards your degree requirement. So it means that the courses that you have done outside through NPTEL, that gets counted at IISER. So it means you can credit those courses. You also have startup and innovation cell at IISER Pune. This is very supportive and helpful. So pretty much you have many things like world-class infrastructure, resources, labs, facilities, peer groups, faculties, and this is just a snapshot of IISER Pune. Next up, we have Kolkata. Similar to that, we have physics, chemistry, maths, and other departments. We have strong. The physics program is considered very strong, just like IISER Pune has supposedly very popular biology department. Okay, there is a saying when I went to IISER Pune, people used to tell me that if you throw a stone, there are chances that 1/4 chances that it will land on a biology student. Okay, so that's how popular biology is at IISER Pune. Now, IISER Kolkata has a very reputed physics program in quantum computing, condensed matter physics, and high energy physics. You also have AIMS collaboration with AIMS Kalyani for research purposes. You also have here thesis opportunities, which means you can pursue your thesis in data science, economics, psychology, or sociology. So this sounds really fascinating and amazing. You also have entrepreneurship cell here. So there is an IRISE foundation that can help you to run startups and incubate them. So this is a picture of IISER Kolkata. Next up, we have Mohali. So departments, again, humanities, environmental science, PCMB. You can pursue your thesis projects outside IISER. But note this, that internships, okay, at any point in time, you can pursue anywhere as long as they, your curriculum courses are not disturbed. You can pursue your internships inside India, outside India, online, offline, does not matter. Any of IISERs, NISER, anywhere you're pursuing your BSMS courses. So we have Astro collaboration. Of course, Astro Club collaborates with INSD. I bet most of you won't know what INSD is. If you know, then you are going to get a heart in the comment section from us. Okay, so let me know what INSD is. But IISER Mohali's Astro Club collaborates with INSD for various astronomy projects. INSD actually is very near from IISER Mohali, so there is a chance for collaboration many times. You also have startup in ecosystem at Mohali as well. Now we have Bhopal. So Bhopal, we have PCMB, environmental science, economic science. Also, we have engineering sciences, BTech courses, right? So very amazing. Like if you're interested in research but somewhat confused to pursue a BTech as well, like you might want to explore the engineering aspect of research or typically pure engineering as well. So you have the option to pursue engineering sciences at IISER Bhopal. Okay, engineering sciences are also available at some other IISERs. Okay, do you know about that? Comments? Okay. Will you do that? I believe so. So you have BTech programs, you have BTech dual degree, BTech MTech, and from this year onwards, of course, in electrical engineering, computer science, okay, and of course you have data science here. So you have innovation and incubation center as well, which can support you up to 2 lakh rupees, 2 lakhs. Placement cell is also here that facilitates internships, job opportunities, and exam preparation like GATE. Now you have Trivandrum, very amazing campus, very beautiful. Okay, foothills of mountain in Kerala. You have PCMB, data science, humanities, earth science. You have I2 science program, which is integrated science, combines 5 streams. Okay, these are the streams. You have gravitational wave research. Of course, IISER TVM is in collaboration or in the part of Indigo and LIGO scientific collaboration. You have NPTEL credit here as well, which means you can pursue NPTEL courses and count those courses towards your degree. You have collaborations across the world from Max Planck, Hebrew University, and Kent University. This is about IISER TVM. Next up, we have Tirupati. We have economic sciences, data science, PCMB. We also are going to have BS economics courses, right? BS economics and statistical science. We are also going to have BTech courses at IISER Tirupati from this year, More details are yet to be expected, but they're going to be started. Collaborative courses are there with IIT Tirupati. We have thesis opportunities to pursue outside IISERs. We have industrial programs as well, especially in biological sciences. And so this is IISER Tirupati main block. Now we have Berhampur. We have PCMB there, environmental science. Collaboration is very strong. Co-host Quad 5 symposium with NISER and ILS. ILS is Institute of Life Sciences, Bhubaneswar. So it's a biological conference or a life science conference, but very popular. Many famous researchers across the world join these conferences and contribute and make significant networks with the scientists of India and abroad, and they also share their research with the students of these institutes. How can I say? Because I got a couple of chances to meet those very famous researchers from biology, despite me having a background in physics. That is what these institutes, offer you, the opportunity to interact with world famous scientists, even if they are not from your field, right? And because science is science, and it's always good to be curious and fascinated by good or impactful research that goes on. You have, of course, the tag of emerging institute that IISER Berhampur has got, established in 2016, but growing rapidly in academic and research. Now let's talk about NISER. Okay, my institute, awesome. 5-year integrated MSc courses. Same, very similar to that. Streams PCMB. We don't have yet data science and earth science and planetary science MSc offering MSc courses, but earth science and earth science, planetary science department are there. So if you want, you can pursue your internships, projects, and eventually thesis in that particular department. But data science is yet to start. So we have the best part about NISER, you get directly eligible for interview for the position of scientific officer at BARC. You are exempted from writing the written examination test. You don't have to do that. If your CGPA is above 7.5, usually it stays around that, you get eligible to appear in the interview. Of course, you have to qualify that in order to become a scientist at BARC, but it is what it is. Departments are PCMB, Earth Science, Computer Science are also there. You can pursue a minor in PCMB and CS. Major, you can pursue in PCMB only. Okay, so if you want to do Earth Science or Earth Science, you can do, like, not get a major or minor, but projects you can do. Many of my friends did as Earth Science or Planetary Science, and so like some of them are doing very good PhD projects in US or Europe. But data science is not there. Okay, DAE collaboration is there, of course, so you can apply for internships, projects in various DAE units such as BARC, IGCAR, heavy water plant, like that. And of course, opportunities are widely available. You also have supercomputing access at NISER. How do I know? Because I was also part of that, the user base of that group. So access to supercomputing and synchrotron systems is available. Best part. Okay, you're going to get money just by getting admitted at NISER. All the students who take admission through NEST at NISER or CEBS, they become instantly eligible for Disha scholarship, which is 5,000 rupees per month, right? So these are the pros and cons. Like IISerites also get Inspire scholarship, but not all of them. Only some of them get. But they have fascinating courses like data science, statistical science, earth science, and BTech courses in some of them. You here have only PCMB, earth science, computer science. Data science is not available, but you get this as scholarship, which is 60,000 per year or 5,000 per month, plus 20,000 rupees per annum per year for research purposes, which means you can pursue your internships, projects, or any other things, and you can use that 20,000 rupees for your travel expense, accommodation, your research resources such as hardware purposes and books and other things. Okay, so this is about NISER. Now placements records. So suppose after integrated BSMS is done, what you can mostly do to stay in research or academia is pursue a PhD. Okay, that is inevitable in most cases. So if you do PhD in India, these are the challenges that you're going to face. Not challenges for everyone, but might be for some of you. So the stipend is lower, means the stipend will be from 37,000 to 42,000 rupees, 43,000 rupees. Competition is somewhat intense because you need to qualify exams like CSIR NET or GATE in order to get PhD position in these institutes. Whereas the PhD abroad scenario is a lot different. I will talk about that as well. Top institutes are IISc Bangalore, IITs, IISER, NISER, TIFR, ICTS, and other institutes. Yes, NCBS is for biology, TIFR is for everything, ICTS is for physics and somewhat chemistry, maths. And overall salary range is 6 to 8 lakh LPA is what you're going to get. Now let's talk about PhD abroad. What if you pursue your integrated BSMS from IISER, NISER, you want to switch to PhD or you want to pursue PhD outside India? So what can you do? Okay, first of all, I can tell this because I myself got couple of PhD offers from very top labs across the world. Like the field in which I got PhDs and under the faculty, they were literally in top 5 in the world. So I can tell this, like there are sections, there are countries where you can apply, like US. So you have UK, Denmark, Sweden, Switzerland, Germany, France, Spain, Czech Republic, and what else? You also have Norway. So you have UK, of course. You have Denmark. You can have Greece as well. In the Middle East, you have Israel. In the Oceania, you have Australia, Japan, South Korea. These are places having renowned research groups in multiple universities. US, of course, needless to say, has many of them. Canada has many good universities. Europe has home to across like hundreds of universities which are very reputed. Max Planck, okay, for example, University of Oxford, Cambridge. In the France, you have CNRS. Germany, you have Max Planck. Lot more things. You have USCILA. You have Helsinki University. In the Spain, you have Madrid, right? So in the UK, let's talk about the stipends. The typical stipend is what 16 to 80,000 euros per year, and Denmark is slightly more. Okay, so if you get into the Technical University of Denmark is very famous in the Europe, and the stipend is very good, plus the work-life balance is also very nice there. So it's around 45 to 50,000 euros, Danish euros per year. Norway, you have 55, even more. So the Nordic countries comparatively offer more stipend than other countries. For example, Norway, Sweden, Denmark, Finland. These countries many a times offer comparatively better work-life balance plus a good stipend. But it has other limitations as well. If you want to know what, let me know in the comments. We'll bring out another video discussing in detail about PhD in India versus PhD in abroad. And in abroad also, we have a huge spectrum ranging from PhD in USA, Japan, Australia to PhD in Europe and PhD in Nordic countries. Okay, so having a work-life balance in research also comes with a cost. What is that cost? I can discuss later. But for now, we can stick to these stipends. US, you have $15,000 to $30,000 per year. And ETH, very famous, top 10. It's in Switzerland. You have in Indian currency, if you see, you have 4 lakh rupees per month. Plus, there is an increment every year. Why? Because Zurich is simply very, very expensive. Okay, so it takes into the account of cost of living as well. Now, what if you don't want to pursue PhD? You want to switch to jobs. It can be government or private. So what you can do is the following. You can apply for scientific officer roles in PSUs, in government labs, or other places such as BARC gives you around 1 lakh rupees per month salary, plus different kinds of perks and allowances. If you switch to DRDO, you also have around the same. Plus, these are all very reputed government jobs, Group A gazetted job. So you get all the perks associated with that particular government job post, and your salary is level 10 in the pay matrix. So research assistant is also what you can become. The salary will be 7 to 8 lakh. Fields are multiple: AI, data science, life science, physics, chemistry, biotech. High-end salaries are usually offered in private sector industries such as TCS, Microsoft, Google, and it can start from 8 to 10 lakh LPA. If you become a research scientist, if you become a teaching staff, you become professor at all the IITs and IITs, various colleges, and your pay is around 1 to 1.5 lakh rupees per month. If you become a research scientist, non-teaching staff, you have a similar pay, okay, around $80,000 to $100,000 per year. This is in US dollars, and equivalently you have like around 1 crore rupees per year, okay, per annum. But of course, it's in US, so in India you will get typically 10 to 15 lakh rupees per year. So don't get confused by this data. Okay. Now, popular fields are data science, biotech, chemical engineering. Top recruiters can be any companies. It can be TCS Research, it can be Microsoft Research, it can be Google Labs, it can be IBM, okay, for quantum computing. If you're interested in that, salary can start from anywhere between 6 to 8 lakh rupees and can go as high as 15 to 20 lakh rupees for a fresher if you're going to start in that particular industry. And these are some alumni, okay, from IISER and NISER who are successfully pursuing their career at different labs, companies, or some of them are even founders of startups. For example, Dr. Seshadev Kishan, he has different podcasts available on YouTube as well. So he's a NISER alumnus, and he's the founder of Sesha Kisan Pharma. You also have Narsimha Sudha and Abhinav Yadav, they are founders of Wevel AI. So these are just some of the stories that go out of these institutes. So I have typically showed you pretty much all the differences between IISERs and NISER. Curriculum, academics, stipends, research areas available. Okay. In conclusion, both of these institutes offer world-class facilities and any exposure possible. You have brilliant peer groups, you get happening campus life, and you can do anything and everything, whatever you want. There is lots of freedom, no restrictions virtually, and you get access to world-class researchers in your field, and you can interact with them, network with them, and grow. Okay. If you see, this is just a summary. The IISERs have comparatively flexible curriculum compared to NISER, but you have stipends, okay, but NISER has ties with DAE and BARC as well. You have strong collaborations comparatively at IISER, but the top quality of researchers many times in physics and bio, or sometimes physical chemistry, is at NISER is really, really amazing. So I hope that this video has been useful for you. If you think so as well, don't forget to put a like and subscribe SciAstra English. It's not a huge thing for you, but this motivates us to make such content, okay, for you guys, especially for free. And if you like it, we are very happy. Just let me know in the comments. We'll all be inspired and make much more content for you. But till then, all the very best. Again, don't forget to let me know in the comments which is your favorite IISER and what are you doing to get in that particular IISER. Okay, all the very best. See you in the next video.